Sharing service utilizes free floating to automatically allocate a vehicle, pick up the user, and return once the user has reached the destination. Through these key technologies, the user can use the automated vehicle as a passenger as well as the driver. A vehicle is automatically allocated to the user who has made a reservation through the sharing application. Once the vehicle arrives and the user has made verification, the vehicle automatically drives the user to the pre-selected destination. Once the vehicle has arrived at the destination and the user exits the vehicle, it automatically searches for the closest designated parking space or roams around before it is called or allocated again. In June 2023, the Jeju Science Park was designated as an automated vehicle pilot testbed by the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, and Transport. It is difficult to travel from the Jeju Science Park to the city center or the airport when using public transportation. There is a shortage of public transportation within the Jeju Science Park, and therefore, many workers use personal vehicles to travel back and forth. This has inconveniently caused shortage of parking space within the area. The Jeju University bus station serves as a travel hub with the city center. By designating the Jeju University as an automated vehicle service zone, it is expected to benefit from the flexible transit between the automated vehicle and public transportation. The following automated vehicle service zone was selected and designed in consideration of the actual traffic environment of the area. User A, B, and C can reserve an automated vehicle for a short period of time throughout the day. Therefore, it is possible for each user to use the automated vehicle as their personal vehicle to travel safely and comfortably around the Jeju Science Park according to their schedule. As a monthly subscriber, User A commutes to work using an automated vehicle. By requesting for a vehicle through the app, the closest sharing vehicle in the vicinity is allocated, which then drives itself to the user. While driving, if there is a pedestrian on the crosswalk, the vehicle stops until the pedestrian has passed and then resumes driving. Once the vehicle has reached the user enters the vehicle using the app to unlock the door. Once inside, the user then selects the destination using the app and the vehicle automatically starts to drive towards the destination. When the vehicle reaches its destination and the user exits the vehicle, it then parks itself in the closest sharing zone within its vicinity. User B makes a short-term reservation for a business meeting. When a vehicle is called using the app, a vehicle is automatically allocated and drives itself to the location designated by the user. While driving, the vehicle receives SPAT messages and makes a left turn at an unmarked crossroad. When the vehicle arrives, the user enters the vehicle after making authentication, and the vehicle starts driving towards the destination. Once it reaches the destination and the user exits the vehicle, it then roams around before it is called by the same or different user. User C uses an automated vehicle to go shopping, commute to school, and for leisurely activities. When the user calls for a vehicle from home using the app, a vehicle in the area that was roaming around is allocated and drives itself to the user. When the user enters the vehicle, it then drives to the user's destination. When the vehicle reaches the cafe and the user exits the vehicle to pick up lunch, the vehicle waits for the user to return, or roams around if it is a no-stopping zone. After the user has picked up his lunch, he enters the vehicle and continues driving to the school. If the user needs to travel to the city center, he can do so by transitioning to a public bus. When the user exits the vehicle, it then finds the closest sharing zone and parks itself. Within the sharing zone, the administrator charges the vehicle. Once user C has finished class, he makes his way to the vehicle and travels to the neighborhood park to use the gym. When the vehicle enters a school zone, the app notifies the user to proceed with a handover until they are out of the school zone. If the vehicle receives TIM messages regarding construction vehicles on path, it automatically reroutes and changes the path to the destination. When the user reaches the destination and exits the vehicle, it then parks itself in the closest sharing zone. After working out, user C can use sharing services again with ease, even in areas where public transportation is limited. User A calls for a vehicle after work, which is then allocated from the closest sharing zone. When the vehicle arrives, user A enters the vehicle and checks the destination. After arriving at the destination and user A exits the vehicle then drives itself to the closest sharing zone and parks until it is called again. On November 3, 2023, a trial test was conducted at the Jeju Science Park with members from the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport and an advisory committee. As a state-of-the-art solution to reduce the need for personal cars, the sharing project will bring forth a safer and easier way to use shared automated vehicle services.